Gets into the paint.
Here's Brunson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Williamson. Randall pulls down the board. Barrett with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Randall. And Williamson throws it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And here's Brunson from the arc. Counted from distance. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Ingram. No good there, off the double clutch.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Toppin outside. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. To the middle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on
the Pelicans trail. Pass to Daniels. .133 left in the first quarter here. It's rebounded by New York. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans. Outside Barrett. Quickly outside. And here is Barrett. And he makes it on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Alvarado. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Now Rose. Averaging around 6 a game. Nance pulls down the board.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Hayes. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Murphy. 6 to shoot. Here's Nance.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
Lets it go from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Here's Daniels. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
And 11. The Knicks. 15.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Now here's Quickly. On the wing, Quickly. Shot clock at 5. All alone. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Quickly's got his first basket. Well, it almost feels like we didn't get to see the real Pelicans last year with a superstar out all season, Brent.
Well, PA, I might tell you that you did. I mean, Coach Green did a heck of a job in his first year bringing these guys together. And look, if I was on the sidelines and I was a guy who could propel this team moving forward, I would want to be a part of that kind of success.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
So it's the Knicks now, following the score by New Orleans. Fournier for 3. And the Knicks, another 3. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Here's Brunson. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Inside. Pass to Valanciunas. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Down low. Back to Toppin. Pelicans cleared away. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, and they didn't get like blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
To the paint. Here's Williamson for 3. McCollum, pure from three-point range. McCollum's got 5 now. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
So both teams changing it up here. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 4. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Offensive rebound. Knocks it loose. Here's Rose. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 8-point game. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Randall, left side. Rose outside. Pass to quickly. Here's Randall. That one's wide left.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Shot is good by Nance.
You got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance even after getting hit.
Puts one up from 19. Hartenstein. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. And the Knicks lead by 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Rose right side. To the inside. Hartenstein, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off. One of the more skilled offensive players.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Randall. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. Williams grabs the board. The Pelicans trail. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
And that one's good for Brunson. 15 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Williamson. To the paint. Valanciunas. Randall pulls down the board. So it's the Knicks now. 6-point lead. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Barrett. Good D by Williamson. Left side Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Pass to Toppin. Soft touch off the glass. Toppin's gotten his first basket of the night. Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Six on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Randall, good. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, BA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Both teams will make substitutions. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Alvarado. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rose outside. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Daniels misses.
New Orleans foul. First personal foul.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Pass to Barrett. Into the lane.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
that's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Inside. Murphy. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
1:15 left in the third quarter. Pass to Toppin. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Barrett. Randall left side.
Julius Randle.
Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Murphy. From behind the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kicks it to Quickly. From 15 feet away. Offensive rebound. Toppin. Now here's Randall. With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. They lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Outside Ingram. Top of the key. The Knicks with the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Randall, right side. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pass to Daniels. Back to McCollum. The shot misses. And New York will come the other way. Randall with it. Back to Quickly. And here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties, have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and CJ can get the job done.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
For three, McCollum. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's New York with it. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Graham with it. Now Quickly defending. Pass to Ingram. Over Fournier. And that one's good. Ingram.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Here's Williamson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Out to the right wing. Back to Barrett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
McCollum outside. They double team McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Jump shot is good that time. And here's New York now. Outside Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
And it's good. 2 points.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're up by 11. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. Kicks it out to Barrett.
That was your kid. Let's hear it one more time.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense, and easily finds the rim.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Julius Randle.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
They're just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young, and there's no doubt he's going to get better.
Graham for 3. Nails it from 3. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Outside Barrett. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business.
Talking like you live your and I be ugly. Pull up with a temp. $500,000 on my neck. Who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you.